What's going on, YouTube? I am here to make a video about my life in jiu-jitsu and what jiu-jitsu has done for me. For the few who know me, who's gonna watch this, I've been doing jiu-jitsu for since 2017, 17 or 18, and I'm still a white belt. Why is that? Well, when I first started, I hit it pretty hard. I went for like 3 or 4 months, and then I stopped for a long time, and then I was like go sprinkle. So I didn't make my presence known enough, and I'm not sure even the criteria that it was back then. But then 2019, I went sporadically again. I hit it pretty hard. Then I stopped, and then of course 2020, we all know the pandemic happened, and I went a couple times because I was just like anti, isn't real. We all had what we thought the pandemic was and what it did for our families and our lives. But I went a couple times during the pandemic, and then I didn't do it again. I just completely stopped. Well, then we fast forward to 2022. I had told myself 2021 I wanted to start back up, I would look at my gi in a box or something like that, and I realized because we were still in the pandemic. I think our whole society in the U.S. was still in the pandemic mindset. The last thing that I wanted to do is put my face next to another person's face, during this time. I just stayed away from it. So like I said, 2022. I told myself in the beginning of the year I wanted to start back jiu-jitsu. I have this goal list of things I want to hit, and I actually normally hit all my goals. So in the summer, after that first semester of school, I decided to do jiu-jitsu. I decided to start back up at Team Shark, a competitive team out here in San Antonio. It was nerve-wracking because I knew what I was doing, but I was starting once again back at a white belt, and I feel like I had more experience than I put off. And I would roll with a few people, and then instantly afterwards, like, oh, you've like, how long have you been doing this? I would give them my same backstory I'm giving you guys, or I've given you guys, and or guys and girls, or whatever you want to call yourself. And I decided to hit it pretty hard. The exact same thing, same pattern. Because I go to school full time. I work 48 plus hours a week, sometimes more than that. And then I run a business, as well as just trying to stay on top of this my life. I'm still going to the gym, just because I didn't want to. With jiu-jitsu, you lose weight, but you don't keep your muscle. A jiu-jitsu body doesn't necessarily say that you are fit. It's kind of deceiving, honestly, a jiu-jitsu body, if that makes sense. But that's for another video. But I just went to practice today. I still have my guardian. I'm gonna take it off, so I'm just doing homework. As you can see, equations, homework. My point of making this video is me saying what jiu-jitsu has done for me in my life. During this time, with last year, it was a mental challenge, because I thought I was such a great person. I thought I was just like, but the first time I did jiu-jitsu, it didn't do this same feeling. So this time around, I told myself, I want this for the rest of my life. I don't care how long it takes, not even about the black belt. I will do jiu-jitsu for the rest of my life. And even if I take a couple months off, I know that this will be a part of my life until the day I die. And once I told myself that, I knew nothing else mattered besides training and besides getting better and learning different techniques and trying to figure out how to move around on the mat and with my opponents, my teammates. So I went tonight, and I got angry. I got so angry because in my gym, a lot of the blue belts, we're just a bunch of people who work full time, at our jobs and then try to train when we can. And in this moment, it's like I was a white belt yelling at my blue belt saying, hey, let's, like, what are you guys doing? Why are you sitting down? Why are you taking a break? We have an hour to get it. We have an hour to grind. And I got upset. But not to make this video so long, but the guys got up. They got up. And I think what I'm seeing in jiu-jitsu, because once again, it's not the only gym I've been in, but with the people who don't do jiu-jitsu full time, work full time, we tend to kind of relax and just like use it as a like a work. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this out, still trying to process it. And like I said, I was yelling at the guys today, like, we gotta like get up. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, get up. Like, we come here to train. We come here to get better. Let's go. And that's the mentality I have with me, knowing that this is my life now. Like, and once again, I'm not doing this full time, as in like I'm training 6 times a week, because I physically can't. I work for the front half of the week. I go to school twice a week, and then I'm painting my house right now, as y'all know on my channel. But yeah, I know I'm blabbing on, but as I said, jiu-jitsu has changed my life. It has made me realize that I am not the best and the hardest person. I go to the gym and I work out and lift weights and I do all these great things, but it humbled me because a guy who's 100 pounds less than me with better technique, he can flip me and turn me around. A girl who is literally half my size can, with certain techniques, she can leverage her body, and with her skill, she could do whatever. And it's like jiu-jitsu has changed my life, and it continues to change my life every time I train. So if you haven't done jiu-jitsu and you're here at the end of this video, jiu-jitsu is a game changer. You don't have to necessarily be the strongest, the fastest. You just have to be willing to learn and willing to take the time to get better. Because if you're training with different people, just experience versus no experience, simple as that. But I will make more videos about jiu-jitsu. I'm gonna ask my professor, could I start recording him, and I will probably make a separate jiu-jitsu page, because I don't see a lot of black guys in jiu-jitsu. Not saying there aren't, but just like, I think I can open that audience up and give my perspective from a brother doing jiu-jitsu. So once again, thank you for watching. If you're still here, peace out.